Los Angeles, a city of dreams, nestled between the vast Pacific and the San Gabriel Mountains. Its iconic skyline, usually bathed in sunshine, was today shrouded in an ominous haze. Acrid smoke filled the air, a grim reminder of the wildfires raging in the canyons above. The Santa Ana winds had returned, and with them, the annual battle against nature's fury. The air crackled with an uneasy tension. The usual hum of the city, the traffic and chatter seemed muted, replaced by the distant roar of flames and the wail of sirens. Residents watched nervously from their homes, the news playing on a loop, their faces reflecting the flickering flames on their television screens. The Santa Anas, infamous for their ferocity, were whipping up the flames, turning what started as manageable brush fires into raging infernos. They roared down from the high desert, hot and dry, sucking the moisture from the air and the land. The canyons, already tinder dry from months of drought, became a fire trap waiting to be sprung. The Santa Anas were more than just winds. They were a force of nature that locals referred to as the devil's breath. They carried with them an eerie warmth, a suffocating dryness that made skin crawl and tempers flare. They whistled through the canyons, rattling windows and unsettling nerves, a constant reminder of the imminent danger. The newscasters, their faces grim, spoke of red flag warnings and extreme fire danger. They showed maps with large swaths of Southern California shaded in crimson, illustrating the vast areas under threat. The Santa Anas, they warned, could turn a spark into an inferno in the blink of an eye. And a spark it was, a discarded cigarette perhaps, or a stray ember from a power line, igniting the dry brush in the hills above Malibu. The flames fanned by the relentless Santa Anas quickly grew out of control, turning a small flicker into a raging wall of fire. The fire, given the name Creek Fire by the authorities, was about to engulf the city in its fiery embrace. The tranquility of a sunny afternoon was shattered by the piercing shriek of sirens. The smell of smoke, acrid and unmistakable, soon replaced the salty tang of the ocean. Residents, going about their daily routines, looked up, their eyes drawn to the plumes of smoke rising ominously from the hills. The news spread like wildfire itself, carried on social media, text messages, and frantic phone calls. The images were terrifying. Walls of flame consuming homes, helicopters battling the blaze from the air, residents fleeing with whatever belongings they could carry. Evacuation orders came swiftly, broadcast over loudspeakers and flashing across phone screens. Fear gripped the city as residents packed hastily, gathering loved ones and pets, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and uncertainty. The roads, usually choked with traffic, became arteries of escape, filled with a steady stream of cars heading away from the inferno. The firefighters, brave men and women putting their lives on the line, faced a formidable foe. The Creek Fire, fueled by the Santa Anas and the dry brush, raged with a fury that was difficult to comprehend. It jumped highways, raced up canyons, and devoured everything in its path with an insatiable hunger. The news channels provided non-stop coverage, showing aerial footage of the inferno. The images were both mesmerizing and terrifying. Rivers of fire cutting through the landscape, homes reduced to smoldering rubble, the air thick with smoke and the constant drone of helicopters. Yet, amidst the chaos and destruction, the spirit of Los Angeles shone through. Communities came together to support each other. Neighbors helped neighbors evacuate. Volunteers opened their homes to displaced families, and donations poured in from across the state and beyond. The resilience of the human spirit, it seemed, could withstand even the fiercest of fires.